This is the AI version of Scott Freeman. Now enjoy some old school talk for a change. The 1996 NBA season. A year that cemented Michael Jordan's legend. A testament to his unparalleled skill and an almost terrifying obsession with winning. For those who only know the highlights, the commercials, the mythology, let's break down just how good he was and why modern fans, often swayed by analytics and the allure of the new, might underestimate the sheer force of nature that was MJ in his prime. Forget the stats for a second, though they are astronomical. He averaged 30.4 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. Those are MVP numbers, no doubt, but they don't capture the essence of his dominance. What set Jordan apart, especially in '96, was his killer instinct. It wasn't just about scoring, it was about when he scored and how he scored. He didn't just take over games, he suffocated opponents with his will. Think about the context. This was Jordan's second season back after his first retirement. Many doubted if he could recapture his pre-retirement magic. The league had evolved, younger stars were emerging, and the Bulls themselves had undergone changes. But Jordan? He didn't just return. He returned with a vengeance. He saw the league as a challenge, a puzzle to be solved, and he was determined to be the one holding the pieces at the end. His obsession with winning wasn't a healthy desire. It was a consuming fire. It manifested in every aspect of his game. Practice was an extension of the game, a battleground where he pushed himself and his teammates to the absolute limit. He famously hated losing, even in practice drills. This intensity bled onto the court. He wasn't just playing to win, he was playing to dominate. He wanted to break your spirit as much as he wanted to break your defense. The '96 Bulls were a historically great team, winning 72 games, a record at the time. But that record wasn't just a product of good coaching or a deep roster. It was a product of Jordan's relentless drive. He was the engine, the catalyst, the ultimate closer. When games got tight, when the pressure was at its peak, the ball invariably found its way into his hands. And more often than not, he delivered. We talk about clutch performances today, and rightfully so. But Jordan's clutch play was on another level. It wasn't just about hitting a game winner. It was about a sustained barrage of offensive brilliance that demoralized opponents. He could score in isolation, he could create for others when double-teamed, and he could find ways to get to the basket against any defense. His mid-range jumper, a weapon of devastating precision, was practically unguardable. He could rise over defenders with an unshakable confidence, knowing that the ball was going in. His defensive intensity was also a crucial part of his game. He wasn't just an offensive juggernaut. He was a lockdown defender, earning a spot on the all-defensive first team for the 9th time in his career that season. He could guard multiple positions, disrupt passing lanes, and come up with crucial steals. This two-way dominance is something modern fans, enamored with offensive specialists, sometimes overlook. Jordan was a complete player, impacting the game on both ends of the court with an unmatched ferocity. Modern fans often point to advanced metrics to argue for the greatness of current players. While these metrics are valuable, they can sometimes fail to capture the intangible aspects of a player's impact. Jordan's killer instinct and obsession with winning are precisely those intangibles. They are the psychological warfare he waged on the court, the aura of invincibility he projected. Opponents knew that if they were in a close game against the Bulls, they were facing an almost insurmountable obstacle in Jordan. He had a way of making opponents believe they had no chance, and that belief was often a self-fulfilling prophecy. Consider the sheer mental fortitude required to maintain that level of performance, game after game, season after season. The pressure on Jordan was immense. He was the face of the league, a global icon. Every game was scrutinized, every move analyzed, yet he thrived under that pressure. He didn't shrink from it, he embraced it, he used it as fuel. In the 1996 playoffs, this was on full display. The Bulls went on to win the championship, defeating the Seattle Supersonics in the finals. Jordan was named Finals MVP, of course. But it wasn't just about the numbers he put up. It was about the way he commanded the game, the way he elevated his teammates, and the way he simply refused to lose. He was a maestro of basketball, conducting his team to victory with an unwavering hand. Modern NBA fans, with their access to endless data and highlight reels, might see a player with incredible stats and impressive athleticism, but they might miss the raw, unadulterated will that powered Michael Jordan in 1996. It was a will that bordered on madness, a singular focus on victory that made him a force unlike any other. He wasn't just playing basketball, he was engaged in a personal crusade, and the 1996 season was another triumphant chapter in his legendary journey. He proved, yet again, that talent is one thing, but an unyielding obsession with winning, combined with the killer instinct to execute when it matters most, is what truly separates the good from the legendary.